It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Panthers. Next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Phillips. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 79 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. To the air, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion left goes a tight end. To throw, it's Williams. Short throw to Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the option. Muscles him off. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This is caught by Tucker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Banks. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Banks. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Running right, Portis. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Phillips now. Off play action. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They run the counter. Banks. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down. It's Banks, and he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Phillips. That one completes him again. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Looking to throw. Phillips. Flush to his right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, that's Liggett. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Phillips. Pass complete to Addison. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jordan Addison. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Looking to throw is Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Banks. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. To throw, Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Banks. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Throwing is Williams. Short throw to Smith. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Williams. That's caught by Tucker. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Up the middle they go. Newton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw. Williams. Touchdown Bears! From 4 yards out. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Phillips. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Phillips.
Complete to Addison on the out route.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Phillips. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops this one off to Portis. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Phillips.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
And so let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy is on fire.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll look to throw again.
That one complete to Ligon.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3.
Back to throw again. And it's caught.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 3 yards out.
And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. That's complete. Roma Dunze.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Williams.
Open man is Tucker.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Yeah, but only 4 seconds on the clock. Time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. To throw once more, here's Williams. And this one complete to Smith.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze.
Only able to gain a couple there. Headed second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Panthers.
Slot man moves right.
To throw, it's Williams.
Short throw to Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Williams from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
To the air, Williams.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Caleb Williams.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And Sanders has got it complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Carolina.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Back to throw. Phillips.
That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Phillips.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Addison hauls it in.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Working out of the gun, Williams.
Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Here's Williams.
He finds his man, complete. That's Banks.
2nd and 11.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
That's caught by Tucker.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Williams going to look to throw again.
He finds his man, complete. That's Webster. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now Allen, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Soldier Field.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Operating from the gun, Phillips.
Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Carolina.
Back to throw. Phillips.
Got a man. That's Liggett.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Got a man. That's Liggett.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 9 now. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, Phillips. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Wallace. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Looking to throw. Phillips. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Looking to throw is Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now a 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Banks, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
To throw, Williams.
Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And that's good for a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the... This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wallace. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Back to throw. Phillips. Got his man there. It's Wallace, complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
That one completes him again.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Looking to throw. Phillips. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now a give right side. It's Wallace.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Up the middle they go. Wallace. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wallace. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So now the Bears down 24-17. 26 seconds to go. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Back to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last.